Welcome back to another episode of the Idolmaster Cinderella Girls. So the previous episode was probably my favorite one so far. Actually, definitely was. The vibes were just on point. It was such a fun one. And also the animation absolutely popped off. I saw a comment basically talking about the staff of the previous episode. And if you look at like some of the episode or animation directors, the key animators and stuff like that on that staff list, it's actually insanely stacked how many of those are like huge names nowadays in like anime, in like directorial roles, right? Which it explains why the previous episode looked as expressive, as dynamic as it did, right? But at the end of the day, it was a really fun episode. Like all of the girls expressing their, personality a bit more, especially to me, who is anime only, I don't know everything about the girls yet. So it was great seeing some of their personality shine through. Also some really funny moments with especially Anzu and stuff like that. And yeah, at the end of the episode, we got an announcement that a new unit is going to be formed within the Cinderella Girls group, or Cinderella project, and that is Nita, Anya, and our trio, the main trio. I say in air quotations, main trio. But yeah, so let's see what they're gonna end up doing with this unit. What's gonna be their first assignment? What's gonna be the goal? How permanent/temporary is gonna be this unit? We'll see all of those things in the future. So I guess if you wanna watch this, Uncut and Blurred, as always, on my Patreon down in the description. And let's go into the Idolmaster Cinderella Girls episode 5. Here we go. Subunits. Oh. You'll get your time. Yeah. Yeah. It's a company at the end of the day. Also, you can't have too many people at the same time in the spotlight because people can only pay attention to so many things happening at the same time, right? So you need to gradually release things, obviously. You don't want to stack releases upon, like, one upon each other. People can only get hyped up, like, towards certain, or like, so many things, you know? I don't want to become a wallflower. Wallflower. Is this breakfast? Cake for breakfast. That's a breakfast of all times. That's a casual way to drop the news. Oh, okay. And the concert. So does every CD release? Okay, does every CD release have a mini concert? Oh, Miku. She got some underlings. That's not how it works.
はじめまして、ボイスレッスン担当のトレーナーです。まさかの三姉妹。
Yeah, she looks the same.
あることは三度ある。よろしく。
So there actually are 3 sisters.
じゃあとりあえず一人ずつ歌って。はい。基礎練ばっかりゃ。ねえ、もう一回勝負しに行こうよ。トランプしようよね。これは遊びじゃないにゃ。アイドル生命をかけた真剣勝負なの。アイドル生命？アイドルっぽいことまだ何もしてないじゃん。また勝負挑んだの？ミクたちが勝ったにゃ。でも負けたんだ。だって負けてないにゃ。ケン君、みんなは CD 出したくないの？かっこいいかっこいい。はい。デビュー曲こんなにかっこいいと思わなくてびっくりしちゃった。ミチオール、流星みたいな曲です。
Meteor.
頼む。
Ha.
にゃー。出たな、ミクニャン。帰り討ちにお邪魔します。こっち5人なんだけど。安心。
She quickly backed down.
みなみちゃん、アーニャちゃん、交渉に来たにゃ。ミクたちのライブにようこそにゃ。みなみにゃ。
What's happening?
好きにプニプニするにゃ。あーにゃ。肉球気持ちいいにゃ。どうどう。にゃにゃユニットかわいいでしょ。
Ah, that's what she's trying to do.
ひどいにゃ。みなみさんとアナスタシアとだったらクールに決めるべき。ロックに行こうぜ。こっちの方がよくない？ねえ、かっこいいし
Yeah,
うちに見に来ない？
ma'am.
かわいいシールもあるよ。なんちゃら、なんちゃら、なんちゃら。なんちゃらなんちゃらってなんや。
Oh my
もは
god.
やユニットでもなんでもないし。リーナちゃんの案だってそれバンドって言うにゃ。ロックを否定したな。一人でエアギターでもやってにゃ。勝負するか？どうしたんですか？みなみさんたちのユニットにもう一人入れるんじゃないかってミクちゃんが。うずきちゃんたちは3人だけど、みなみちゃんたちは2人でしょ。もう一人入ったら3人でぴったりだよ。ねえねえ、私ね、楽しいユニットがいい
Aww.
な。いいと思いますが、
新田さん、アナスタシアさんはこのまま2人ユニットで行きます。申し訳ありませんが、すで
Hmm.
に準備を始めているので。
そうにゃー。イスビニーチェ、ごめんなさい。残念です。ごめんね。
Oh, poor thing. The competitiveness in like a lot of idol agencies is pretty harsh from what I've seen. Especially if it's a big agency with a lot of members.
発売イベントまでのスケジュールです。
It's the
最
same.
後に宿題を。
It's the same thing in like the 48 groups and I'm assuming 46 groups as well.
重要な宿題です。ユニット名を考えておいて。
Okay, so they are 2 separate units. Okay, I thought they were a unit together, like all 5 of them, but they're 2 separate units. Makes sense.
覚えやすいものがいいかと。3人らしい名前なら何でも。
さ、どうして私たち3人なの？シブリー、 選んだのはなんで？
I mean,
総合的に判断してです。
they also have some momentum going from the live earlier, right?
歌とかダンスとか
I don't know how much momentum that
タイ
is
ミン
though.
グやバランスも
バランスってメンバーのですか？なるほど。ボケ、ツッコミ、天然ボケ。うわ、
Ah!
天然ですか？
Ha!
自覚がないところがさらに。違いますよ、みおちゃん。
I really like Mia. She's great.
天然じゃないと思ってるもんだよね。お疲れ様です。順調ですか？
決め事はおおむね。
あの子たちは
はい、頑張っています。
プロデューサーさんにかかっていますからね。ミルクティーってどうですか？
Yeah, so when it comes to like momentum and stuff like that, I feel like there's a lot of times in this kind of situation where a member just joins, let's say, a company. Let's say we're having this kind of exact situation here. When a member just joins a company, there's already some momentum going for them because of the announcement of them joining. And capitalizing on that momentum, even if it means that you're giving them more opportunities than some other members who have been with the company for more time and have more experience, is just the best way to go about it when it comes to the marketing side of things, because you want to utilize every single bit of momentum that you might have. So, you know, allowing them to, you know, have some kind of debut and capitalize on the momentum of them just joining and them then being like as the background dancers for Mika and stuff like that, and then, you know, using all of that to elevate the hype for their debut makes a lot of sense, right? It's gonna feel bad for like the members who were there for more time and feel like they have more experience and that they could deserve to debut, or I guess to form a new unit before them, right? But yeah, it makes sense from a business side of things, you know. And you see it quite often in like the big groups. Like I said, I keep talking about AKB and stuff like that, but that's the only example that I am familiar with. So, but you see it a lot there, right? They use every single bit of momentum that they can get to push other people, and can get very competitive.
可愛いけど、私たちのユニット名としてはちょっと。わかった。ジンジャーを入れよう。ジンジャー。
Ginger.
ミオは何か考えた？いやー、いろいろ思いついちゃって。
Wow.
何すごいです。どれが一押しなの？フライド
Of course.
却下。窮地を助けてくれたお肉様になんてこと。
True. The chant. Oh, she's shy. Come on.
プリンセスブルー。 プリンセスブルー。お姫様ですか？私じゃない。お父さんが。あ、お疲れ様です。お疲れ様です。
お疲れ様です。
I really like this producer, by the way. There's a lot of
あ
names.
りますから。
Most of them are food related.
プロデューサーも考えてくれない？お願いします。
わかりました。
Cariban.
いいね、そのまま。はい、笑顔。動きじゃない。メイクさん入ります。
汗かいちゃいました。
They were the stand-ins.
レコーディングなんだって。いいなあ。私も歌いたい。プロデューサーに曲欲しいって言いに行くぞ。言っても検討中って言われるのがオチにゃ。じゃあどうするの？横断歩道は右見て左見て、もう一度右見て渡ってください。車に乗るときはシートベルトを正しくつけてね。じゃないとお姉さんたちが逮捕しちゃうぞ。サイキック逮捕。
What? What? Wait, what?
くしゃのボディの方が罪だわね。
Where did that come from? What the fuck?
先輩たち本物みたいだったね。早苗さんは元警官なんだって。
Wow.
すごいよ。
What the fuck? Whoa.
忙しいプロデューサーの代わ
Very committed to the bit.
デビューか。私も考えようかな。
Doesn't hurt to think about it.
キラリと、あんずちゃん、また仕事抜け出して、それで売り回りの封印を解くとき。
Dark prediction.
ミヤちゃんの案はどうなの？お外でみんなで一緒に歌うの。かわいいライブだね。私は渋谷のど真ん中でゲリラライブだよ。ゲリラライブ？
That's wild.
繰り返される時の中で二人のユニット名ですか？
I love Laika.
はい。
Laika is in the dog that was sent to space.
やるんですよね。うん。一緒でよかった。私たちだけだったら。ねえ。へえ、みなみんたちなら心配ないでしょう。お客さんも盛り上がってくれるって。私はロックに武道館でゲリラライブかな。会場を抑えたらゲリラじゃないにゃ。マネージャー。
True.
マネじゃないよ。武道館だよ。ランちゃん、できた？私は魂を同じくするしもべたちと尊い祝祭をあげる。
Oh, she's so adorable.
手作りクッキーを食べてもらいたいな。素敵です。きっと喜んでくれます。ちえりちゃんはどんなデビューがいい？そんな、私がデビューなんて。
Oh.
でも、誰か一人でも、お花少しでも。
Oh, Cherry. You are so adorable.
何かある？
Cherry is like the most pure, innocent soul in the entire company, I swear.
何もないから心配なのかな。それは自信とかそういう。
Hmm.
私たちにはプロデューサーさんが用意してくれた素敵な曲と衣装しかないでしょ。まだステージに立ったこと一度もないし。
Okay. So this is their very first debut, not just a unit debut, but their very first debut.
しっかりしなきゃね。選ばれたんだから頑張らなきゃ。でね、世界同時デビューするの。まずは日本全国じゃ。みんなで鬼ごっこして水遊びして。チョコとシナモンとイチゴ。あ、ココア味もいいな。公園って貸し切りできるのかな。キラリはフリフリかわいいドレス着てキラキラライトいっぱい浴びてみんなでハッピーハッピーしたいに。あんずちゃんは寝たい。あ、プロ
I respect that.
聞いて聞いて。ミクたちの考えた渾身のデビュー案にゃ。参考にするといいにゃ。
Yes. I swear, sometimes the dialogue is so hard to understand. Guerrilla concert at the Budokan.
いただきます。
uh,
おそらくほぼ通らないと思ってください。
yeah.
ダメだったね。いいと思ったんだけどな。魂の救済。あの感じだとしばらくデビューはなさそうだね。レッスンしてお仕事ちゃんとやればいつかデビューできるよ。ね。ミクは諦めない。こうなったらストライキにゃ。
That's not the way to get it. That's for sure.
レッスンお互い頑張
I
る。
feel like that's very counterproductive to debuting.
プロデューサーさん見なかった？我々はなんだっけ？琉球妖怪を要求する。
Yeah! You can't change the demands.
リカちゃん。
That's so cute. Dude, I love Anzu. She's great. She doesn't give a
プロデューサーさん
she doesn't give a fuck.
どこかで打ち合わせでまたストライキか。敵の食料補給
Oh.
戦略の基本であります。食を断たれるのはショックね。
Oh my god, I love her voice. Sorry, Ayami.
アイスティー一つ、オッケー？助かります。
Thank you.
お前たちは完全に包囲されている。
She's a good kid.
二人で頑張るにゃ。我々の正義のため。
Anzu's really into it.
約束してほしいにゃ。
Eh.
じゃあ、アンズも降りるよ。
She's the best. She's actually the best.
やめよう。みんな困ってるよ。デビューのこと、プロデューサーさんに相談してみよう。
I feel bad for Miku. I really do.
したにゃ。
She's really passionate about it.
何度も。でもダメだった。
I don't think she's going about it in the right way, but she's really passionate
な
about
ん
it.
でダメなの？ミクたちも頑張ってるのになんで？シンデレラプロジェクトのオーディション受かってすごく嬉しかった。レッスン頑張って小さいお仕事も頑張ってやってたらいつかデビューできるって信じてた。でもどんどん置いてかれてほっとかれて何が違うの？もっと頑張ればいいの？もっとってどれくらい？ミク全然わかんない。このままは嫌。ミクもアイドルになりたい。デビューしたい。
Aww. Say the line. It's under consideration.
前川さん。前川さん、デビューについては皆さん全員分考えています。
本当？
まだ決定ではないので話せませんでしたが、新田さんたちは第1弾、
Yeah, of
続い
course.
て第2弾、
Of
第
course.
3弾と
I mean, there's a reason,
ユニッ
obviously,
ト
why
デビ
they
ューしていた
accepted
だ
all
こ
of
うと思
them.
ってます。
Yeah.
プロデューサー。
It's nice that he said it out loud.
なんだ。早く言ってや。本当だよ。デビューが決まっているだと。
Mayday. Oh.
若いっていいですよね。あ、違うんです。ナナも若いんですけどね。永遠の17歳ですから。
Of course you are. Forever 17.
途中で抜けてごめん。そもそもミクが焦っちゃったからだもん。ミクちゃん、私もこのままは嫌だなって思ったよ。やり方はどうかと思うけど、まあロックって言わなくもないかな。ごめんなさい。
I love how much of a bullshitter Rika is.
ミクたちはデビューの日まで頑張って力をつけるにゃ。だからファイトにゃ。みなみ、やったろうじゃん。はい。明るくていいね。デビューするぞって感じ。このニュージェネレーションズって
仮のユニット名です。
Ah.
何かしら書いておく必要があったので、
なんて意味？
皆さんの新しい時代が始まるというような意味です。
かっこいいね。いいんじゃない？ピンときた。ユニット名それでいいよね。はい。
わかりました。
Nice and simple.
ではユニット名は
New generations. I mean, that fits them.
はい。ありがとうございます。そうか。私たちの時代始まっちゃうか。
That's it. That's it. Okay. That was a fun one. Okay, so obviously looking at it like objectively, right? Looking at the entire company and stuff like that, you would think that the reason, or that just by them accepting like the auditions and stuff like that and passing the girls that they did, they obviously would have plans for them in the future, right? Obviously they wouldn't accept someone, pay them a salary, and then not do anything with them. That's just a loss of resources for them, right? For the company. So obviously they would have some kind of plan for all of the girls in the future. But I can see why for the girls, without hearing anything back from the company, they would start to feel anxious, right? About like their debut and their future and stuff like that. But yeah, obviously, yeah, looking at it objectively though, I don't think there was ever like a question of them at least getting a chance to debut, right? So yeah, I don't know how were the girls, apart from New Generation, were the other girls in the company for much longer prior to them, or because we know that they've been in the company for at least a little bit longer because they've all been part of the company before our girls arrived. But I assume that they were like more, not OGs necessarily, but I assume that they were in the company for like quite a lot longer than the New Generations. But the way that they're talking about it, none of them seem to have debuted yet and stuff like that. So maybe they were just as new, basically, as New Generations. Maybe they just arrived a few days earlier, you know? I don't know. But either way, it was, you know, cool. I do like Miku. I don't think that, obviously, if you want to debut, I don't think going on a strike is the best way to go about it at all. I feel like the best way to go about it is you need to stand out by doing the activities that you are given, right? I don't think striking against your company is the way to go. But you know what? As I said, I get where she's coming from. She is also like just extremely passionate about it, so you can definitely tell. I would say probably the most passionate about it, considering like how much effort she's putting into just wanting to, you know, debut and wanting to be on stage and stuff like that. So you know what, I can respect that. So yeah, cool episode, man. Cool episode. Now we have started obviously the recording of the songs and stuff like that, and we'll see how much. I wonder how much time they're gonna give to the what are they called? Something Love Laika, was that what it's called? I wonder how much time they're gonna give to that unit compared to our unit and stuff like that. And I wonder how they're gonna do future units as well. But I guess we'll see all of those things in future episodes. But anyways, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.